Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's me, the Einstein of Wall Street, EOW. Stop the madness, April 23rd. April is zipping by. Time is zipping by. And we're sort of in a really odd place here. We are actually, I believe, closed at the highest point. We're at a record here, 29.38 in the S&P, 29.33.68. Actually a record high here for a closing thing. I believe it's pretty darn close. It'll be a record high for 2019, may not be a record high from the end of September of last year before the sell-off. But we've closed the market at 26.6 in the Dow, up 150 points. Transports did not participate in that. The dollar is up. Oil's trading at a record high for here in 2019 for sure. I believe since October as well. The Russell up 25 at 50. Wow, 1585.09. Earnings that came in today were significantly higher. Market had quite a move this morning. We sort of opened lackluster and right in line, kind of quiet, and then, you know, we're trading at these high levels. We've got earnings around that are solid. We had a sort of a perfect storm in a positive way. We had a surge. Look, so I don't even know what were the earnings this morning. 2 or 3 different stocks had super solid earnings. UTX, Twitter up 7%. So there was across the board earnings that were solid, right? We had oil start to surge. We had a market that's basically people, if you're not, you know, you can't fight it, you got to beat it. And you got to get involved. So you got money on the sidelines, people there. We got people who are short the market, they're not getting the break they want. You got solid earnings coming in, and basically, and you got surging in oil. All that being said, the Russell is off to the races, up 25 handles. That's significant. The S&P participating in a big way. We had Facebook up, Netflix up, UTX up, Twitter up. There was a couple other stocks that were up significantly, and we had the S&P up 25 handles. So this market is trading at really at record highs, basically. I mean, if they're off a little bit, I believe it's a record close, and that's significant. We don't really need that much to read into it. At this point, from a trader's point of view, it's kind of hard because the mornings we make our decisions, and we've been rallying from the opening point, and we've been flatlining off the afternoon. So from a trader's point of view, it's kind of hard. We do not have any volatility. We do not have any volume, but we do have significant rallies in the market. So what do you do here? It's a hard place to buy the market. It's surely not a place you want to sell the market, because sellers have not been rewarded. The buyers have been rewarded. The volume and volatility people also have not been rewarded. So this is really a point where you got to wonder what to do. A kind of thing you sit on the sidelines. Some of the people on the sidelines are putting money to work, but for the most part, you've got to sit here and watch and know and see what the next leg is. Is something going to happen? Is there going to be a shoe that falls? We saw that in September. So from a bullish point of view, you're sitting there going, you know what, you got to hop on this train, stop waiting, you got to be in it to win it, la, 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 all that stuff. Covering your shorts, for sure, forget about it. But then there's another sort of, and there's fresh money coming into the market, but there's another school that said, this is where we were at the end of September when we hit record highs across the board, right? And people said, you got to be in it to win it. I'm sure I even said it, right? This market can't go down. We're not going to do it. We're not going lower. Earnings are great, la, la, la. At the end of the day, though, something changed in the beginning of October that cracked this market and sold it off. And from October till the Christmas Eve day sell-off, we sold off 20% plus. So is that what we have in store for us, or we are going to go higher? So what happened in September that's different for today? It's not really clear. What happened then was the Fed. What happened then was a serious negative narrative about global slowdown, about tariffs with China. Is that going to happen now? I'm not clear. So I'm in a sit and wait mode, right? Let's just hang in there and see what happens, because something is going to happen. This market never disappoints. So hang in there. We'll pick it up again tomorrow. Tomorrow's Wednesday, hump day. We'll see what happens. Do the earnings continue to get solid? Does the market continue to go higher? Or have we reached a level where we got to rethink, and what's going to happen? Is the shoe going to drop? I am NYSE Einstein from the Florida New York Stock Exchange, the Einstein of Wall Street. Inch tight, Verstapt. I love you. I'll see you again tomorrow.